Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. Yo, 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 this is Mr. O. Today we're going to learn about parallel lines and transversal line. The main idea, we have to know what is parallel lines, parallel planes, skew lines, and transversal. What is parallel lines? Parallel lines are two lines, two coplanar. What's the meaning of coplanar? Coplanar are lines or points that are on the same plane. So these are two coplanar lines. So this line must be on the same plane that never intersect. Blank are used to indicate the lines are parallel. Arrows. Arrows are used to indicate that our lines are parallel. For example, let's say these two here are parallel because an indicator is this arrowheads here. That means these two lines here, line AB and line CD, are parallel. To symbolize or notate it, we write here line AB, so put a line on top of it, is parallel to line CD with lines above it. Parallel planes, these are planes that never intersect. Symbolic notation for this will be plane J parallel to plane K. Skew lines, skew. These are parallel, this is intersecting. Skew would be two lines or lines, two non-coplanar lines that never intersect. So these are the sides or lines that not on the same plane, and they will not intersect if you stretch them out because they're going to different directions. For instance, this figure here on the right, a skew to TW, we know the TW is going forward. A skew to TW will be a VR, this VR, because VR is going to go up or go down. The TW is going to go both forward or back. They will not intersect. So this will be segment TW and VR. Another example, SP. SP will be skewed to UQ. SP to UQ. This is going forward, this is going up. So they will not intersect and they're not on the same plane. What will be the same plane? The same plane will be like TP and UQ. They are the same side of the cube here. So they're coplanar. But we're looking for non-coplanar here. So let's say we try the VW. So VW or WV will be to UQ. UQ also. Okay, very good. And that's how you do the skew, find the skew lines. All right, let's do the first one here. Name all segments that are parallel to AE. Parallel to AE will be FB. Okay, or you can also say HD. Because here, that's one plane. Or you can say also this side here, this plane here. So it could be also HD. Okay. Next, give two examples of parallel planes. So parallel planes, so let's say the top portion here and the bottom one. So that's going to be plane. Remember, when we name planes, we need three non-collinear points. So I'm going to put E, H, G, and plane A, D, C. And another one will be the side here, this side here, and this front here. plane EHD, and plane FGC. Right? There you have it. Okay. Name all segments Q to GH. Where's GH? GH right here. Okay. So we cannot use some planes here. So we can say that EA is Q with GH, FB, and that's it. We cannot use anything in the orange because they would be on the same plane and they'll not go in, they will intersect probably. We cannot use FG or EH because it will intersect HG. We can possibly use, oh, there's more. We can also use, so we're finding this Q to HG. We can also use BC and AD. BC and AD. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave example 2 on you guys to complete this one. Okay. All right, next, transversal. A line that intersect 2 or more lines. So, for example, here, I have 2 lines that are parallel. Let's say, let's remove everything here. Let's say I have 2 lines that are parallel. Where's that? Okay, let's say these 2 blue lines are parallel. And my transversal line will be this pink one here. Okay. This is the parallel lines. And this is my transversal line. Okay. The one that cuts through the parallel lines and create various angles. On this case, they created 8 angles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 angles there. Okay. Now, these 8 angles. Okay, let's example here in this figure. We say line T is the transversal of line LM. If you notice, the 2 lines here are not parallel, but it can be parallel sometimes, sometimes not. But what is important is that there's a line that goes through all of them, and they create more than one angles. Wherein this is what the topic's all about. It's the angle formed by the transversal line. The angles formed by the transversal line are called the corresponding angles, alternate interior, alternate exterior, consecutive interior, consecutive exterior. Okay, so let's go first with corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are the angles that are on the same side of the transversal and in the same position. So if you look at this figure here, this is my angle 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4. Now this is 4 angles here and 4 angles here, right? They are that's one set, and this is another set here. You can tell that the top left here, which is angle 1, the partner of angle 1 here will be angle 5. They're both on the top left. They're corresponding. Then on the top right, it will be angle 2 and angle 6. And lower right will be angle 3 and 7, and 4 and 8. That means those angles that I mentioned, 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, and 4 and 8 are all corresponding angles. So here, I would say, on this problem here, I would say 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 7 and 3, and 4 and 8 are going to be corresponding. So 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and angle 8. They're all corresponding angles. Okay. Alternate interior. When say alternate interior, these are the interior angles. When say interior angles, if you look at the figure here, these are the interior angles. Everything inside. Okay. The blue one are the interior. The orange one are the exterior. Okay. So on the blue one, on the interior angles, these are the non-adjacent and an opposite side of the transversal. Remember, guys, that your transversal line is, let's say, this brown one here. So an alternate interior will be, let's say, angle 4 and 6, because both of them are on separated side of the transversal line. So it will be angle 4 and angle 6 and angle 5 and angle 3. So the partner of angle 4 as an alternate interior angle will be angle 6. A partner of angle 3 as an alternate interior will be angle 5. Now, for exterior, we look at it the same way, that one angle on one side of transversal, the other one is also the other side of transversal, but they have to be exterior. That's the definition for the alternate exterior angles, wherein these are non-adjacent at the same time on opposite side of the transversal. So for this case, angle 1 and angle 7. And then the next one is angle 2 and angle 8. Those are the alternate exterior angle of this figure. Now, consecutive same side interior. Again, we're going to focus on the inside, the interior. So the consecutive means interior angles that are on the same side of the transversal. The transversal line is this red one here, the T. So the same one will be 3 and 6 and 4 and 5. And obviously the exterior, the one outside, will be, these are the exterior angles that are on the same side of transversal, but exterior will be 2 and 7 and 1 and 8. And there you go. Those are the angle pair that formed by the transversal line when it cuts these two lines, the L and M. Okay, so now let's try this one here. Angle 1, name the type of angle relationship. If no relationship exists, write none. Angle 1 and 8. So this is my transversal line, angle R, line R, and I have here the 8 angles. So 1 and 8, they are both outside, so they're going to be exterior. And they're both separated by the transversal line, so it will be alternate exterior angles. Next, 2 and 3. This is my transversal. 2 and 3, they are on the same side, so these can be called same side or consecutive. I guess same side is fine. Same side interior angle. Next one is 5 and 7. 5 and 7, 5 and 7. Both of them are the lower left of this set of angles and this set of angles. So this can be called consecutive. Oh, no. This is called corresponding. They're both corresponding to the lower left of the angle. Corresponding angles. 2 and 7. 2 is at top and 7 is here. The transversal line is right here, the blue one. They're alternate because one is on the top portion, one side of the transversal, while the other is on the other side, alternate. And they're both inside, so alternate interior angles. Okay? 1 and 3, 1 and 3. 1 and 3 there are both the top left of each set, so that can be called corresponding angles. And last one here, 5 and 8. 5 and 8. Both of them are on the same side of the transversal, and they're both outside, so this will be a same side exterior angle. Okay, there you go. And that's how you name the angle relationship, define transversal, knowing what's parallel lines and parallel planes, and skew line. I hope you learned something. As always, kaboom.